I like the intention of this amendment, to be fair, and I do understand it. From my own experience, I have often volunteered to be part of the referee process for individuals that I've represented, where when they go for their next employment, that to have their representative be prepared to explain the circumstances in that has been important. So I do understand that sentiment. However, I do think it needs to be particular, and I think there's no reason why we would be too prescriptive to the adjudication officer in their discretion, and I think the discretion as it is provided for the bill is sufficient, and I think that we can support that with the regular training and update and CPD that done by the adjudication officers and built into certainly their term beginning training. I think that we can do that to ensure that now that this is a new scenario, that we have new sensitivities to be borne in mind. And in the same way that we have responded from the housing under the equal status, we can look at the Employment Equality Act and look at perhaps where litigation has occurred in the context in the future that maybe that will be open for review, and consider reviewing an inclusion whereby if there is evidence of prejudice arising out of having taken cases or an inhibition to access employment in the future, or some sort of an inhibitor to that, there's no reason why we wouldn't maybe consider it in the same way that we do for landlords refusing HAP, or we can start looking at maybe being a bit creative in adding into the employment equality. So I think there are solutions without being overly prescriptive in the Act.
Yeah, thank you indeed, Senator Seery-Kearney.